Whew, time to film. Coming soon.
Allegedly.
Shh, so cringy. Sorry. Okay, we gotta talk about something that had the entire internet shaking. Literally, my entire Twitter timeline was talking about this, and whenever I saw this, it was just one of them like, yeah, but this is something that Jeffree Star would do. You know, one of them moments. Also, I have my water. I hope you have yours. You better be hydrating. No Red Bull today, just water. And good vibes. Right? So everyone, Mr. Jar Jar Sprinklebottom has just done something that is so ridiculous and he just doesn't need to do. But you know what? He does it, and it's just, okay, we get it. We get it, Jeffree. We know that you're no longer at your peak and that the internet really isn't taking your bullshit anymore. What? I can't find the button.
Allegedly.
Are you okay? Stand up, Miss Girl.
Allegedly.
For the most part, people are just kind of fed up with Jeffree Star because he constantly is just continuing to do things that are pissing us all off as a nation. Let's be real. And on top of that, his obsession, let's just sprinkle that on as well, with James Charles has just been out of control recently, and you can say that we're reaching. You know why? Because I'm gonna tell you why. Behind the scenes, Jeffree Star is still using James Charles to get views, to get money, and to be popular. Now you're probably like, Adam, that's a bold claim, and why aren't you pressing the allegedly button? Well, I don't need to, because we actually have proof for this one, and that's what makes this one even funnier. Now, you would think after James Charles surpassed Jeffree Star that he would kind of be like, okay, I'm just gonna stay in my own place and let him go because this is obviously doing nothing to help my career and is actually damaging it. But no, that's not how he's looking at this, and he's just piggybacking off James, which is funny because he said that James did that to everyone in the beauty community. Now Jeffree's doing it because Jeffree's becoming an old man who no one wants to watch. Someone had to say it. Someone had to say it, it was me. And the last thing I'm gonna say before getting into it is in Jeffree Star's doing what's right, you know, the, oh my god, I can actually, with my ring light now, I can do my doing what's right. Oh my god, I'm ready for my Jeffree Star apology video, woo! In that video, he apologizes, you know what I mean, like Jeffree Star apologizing to James Charles, and from that you would kind of be like, okay, he's gonna leave James Charles alone, and he's just gonna like not associate himself with that. Have I got news for you if you thought that way? And the funniest thing about this is people broke this news online that Jeffree did this, and then Jeffree Star fans, which I can't believe they still exist, but I feel like that's a personal problem that they need to address within themselves, but we'll just allow them to do that their own time because they're obviously not following the rest of us. They were like, Jeffree would never do this, y'all are just reaching now, and then it was actually true. So, whenever Jeffree Star released his Ogre palette, that palette, you know, that one, he did a video on YouTube about it. And again, to reiterate, this release came right after his cancellation. I'm doing this because he didn't treat it properly, so why should we? You know what I mean? He's not taking us seriously, so we should just not take him seriously. After he was cancelled, after he fled whenever Shane was getting attacked and he didn't want to be associated, he came back with that god-awful video, apologized to James half-assed, used the Black Lives Matter movement to direct attention, then talked about his brand. So, people were not eating that up as we talked about, and the video itself kind of flopped. The release. YouTube had it on trending, Google were actually promoting the video whenever Jeffree says they weren't because he had to cover up for the fact that they had such a lack of sales and did not sell out. He said that social medias did not want to push the video and the palette because of the word of the palette. Again, we're calling it Ogre palette because if I dare say that word, my channel will be demonetized. So with all these excuses that Jeffree Star was coming up with to try push this palette even more and kind of explain why it was flopping whenever we all knew the reason why it was flopping, like girl, come on, we all know why it's flopping. No one likes you anymore. I mean, I don't need to do that. I'm taking that back. Girl, it's true. I don't even need to do that. You know what I mean? He's like pissed so many people off now that I don't even need to like censor that. So Jeffree's announcement video for the Ogre palette was called Ogre Palette Collection Reveal, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and it kind of flopped for Jeffree standards, both the release and the video. Now let me explain something to you in YouTube, because the next part will only make sense if I do this. It's kind of self-explanatory, but I'm just gonna say it. When you upload a YouTube video, there are three main things that are very important. 1, title. 2, thumbnail, and 3, the tags. The title is very important because it's the words that you see and you kind of have to sum up that video within a couple words. 2, the thumbnail is incredibly important because that's what will draw people in. And 3, the tags are extremely important because whatever you put in the tags that's where it will get pushed. So if I make a video called slime tutorial, I will have everything to do with slime in the tags so that anyone who's interested in slime will get recommended my video. And now the tags have to be based on the title or else it doesn't work with the YouTube CEO. So with Jeffree Star doing this video with the Ogre palette, you would think that his tags would be like makeup, palette, Jeffree, Star, collection, merchant, you know what I mean? Well, let's just say that that's not the case at all, and these are Jeffree Star's tags. Now you can see the YouTube tags whenever you download a Google Chrome add-on, which I have. So this is my own screenshot, which is proof that this is real, people. These were the tags. Jeffree Star, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So starting off good. Ogre eyeshadow palette. Jeffree Star approved. So going well so far. Jeffree Star Ogre collection. Jeffree Star Morphe, which is very funny because he's now writing off the drama of Morphe dropping him, but this is the person who doesn't like drama. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'll be waiting. Debbie Ryan. So here we have him going off the drama, but now you're probably like, oh, that's kind of like all he could have really done in terms of the video. It was a Jeffree Star Cosmetics video. Nope. This is like, Jeffree's like a drama channel at this point. Just listen to these tags. Nikki Tutorials in his tags. James Charles. Nikita Dragon. Jeffree Star Review. Jeffree Star Cosmetics Reveal. Fenty Beauty. Dolan Twins. Trixie Mattel. What? What? Why? like, this man sat down on his computer and did this. James Charles. Nikita Dragon. Dolan Twins. Trixie Mattel. Maybe another James Charles. You know what I mean? James and Nikki Tutorials. James and Nikita Dragon. Nate. Jeffree Star Drama. You know what I mean? Like, Shane Dawson. Like, this man sat at his YouTube tags and wrote in the name of all of the friends that he supposedly hates. Why was Manny MUA not included, Jeffree? Is there still a little bit of, do you not want to backpack off him just yet? Were you like, Manny MUA? Ah, nah, that's a bit too much. Like, this man, this self-proclaimed hater of drama, sat down and typed in the name of all of his ex-friends who he hates, and I think the fact he just included James Charles. The jokes just write themselves, Jeffree. So for one final time before we talk, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Orgy. That was a mix of both words. I mean Ogre. Ogre eyeshadow palette, Jeffree Star approved, Jeffree Star Ogre collection, Jeffree Star Morphe. T. Nikki Tutorials, James Charles, Nikita Dragon, Jeffree Star Review, Jeffree Star Cosmetics Reveal, Fenty Beauty, Dolan Twins, Trixie Mattel. Let's just say Jeffree Star needs drama for views. So do I, but I'll admit to it. Jeffree, I'll be waiting. For someone who hates James Charles and Nikita Dragon and all the rest of them so much, it's kind of weird that you're trying to push your videos to their audience, you know what I mean? This is how it works then. Because I tweeted and said, why the hell is this video in my YouTube recommended whenever I'm not subscribed to Jeffree, and I literally do not watch any videos to do with Jeffree Star, okay? Now it makes sense, because other people that I watch on that list, like Nikki Tutorials, Trixie Mattel, James Charles, it's the audiences of them are now getting pushed this video because Jeffree Star sat in his mansion like, James Charles. You know, it's hard to take him seriously. And the thing is, this just proves to me that Jeffree knew this palette release wasn't going to go down well, so he had to throw their names in there so the YouTube algorithm and CEO ate up the video and pushed it to their audience. But it's also very weird because James Charles has a younger audience even more so than Jeffree Star, and he's trying to push a video that has the word ogre in it to really young kids, even more so than his own audience. Same goes for like Nikki Tutorials. What? Anyone else seeing the issue with that? Anyone? Put your hand up.
Allegedly.
Hands up. And y'all, just think your day might have been bad, but Jeffree Star lowered himself to the extreme of putting in all the people he supposedly hates in his YouTube tags in the video of his collection release, and it still didn't sell out. Maybe our days aren't so bad. So I asked my subscribers, and you gotta stay along for this because you shitty fucks. I said opinions on Jeffree Star being exposed for using James Charles' name and other names in his YouTube tags, which means people who search their names will get shown his videos. This is a joke. Diet Spine said Juicy Blowfish. These stupid nicknames is honestly so petty. He also knows that's the only ways his video will show up in any people's recommended. Ryan said, I think it's funny that out of all people, Jeffree chose to put the Dolan twins. Yeah, it's everything about this. Alexia said, this is so pathetic, LMAO. He's really that desperate, trying so hard to stay relevant. Zed on No said, are we shocked? No. Jafar Starfish couldn't resist the drama that comes with everything. And here's the thing we say about it all the time. These YouTubers love being talked about, so they'll go to any extreme to do that. Which is like Jeffree putting all of his, the ex-friends in his, girl. They want us to talk. And we will. Eli said, it's so funny that he's so desperate enough to tag people who don't even have anything to do with this drama. Trixie Mattel deserves better. What does Trixie Mattel have to do with anything? This isn't even like a drama video that he made or an addressing video though. This is like his palette release, which is like even more cringy. Anna said, am I the only one who thinks Jeffree's obsession with James is getting a little creepy? I don't know. Fofo said, this man is so disgusting. Like he is so obsessed with James, aka his competitor, and he knows that he would be nothing if it wasn't for drama. Now I say this all the time. They're all reviewing the same palettes. They have to make themselves stand out by involving themselves in drama. That's how it works. Albaz said, I saw this and almost peed my pants laughing. Why is he so obsessed with James? Y'all, this is too funny, but on a real note, why is Jar Jar Sprinkles trying so hard to stay relevant? Can't believe people still support him. Bob Ross said, Jeffree is obsessed with competing and winning all the time, so he'll never truly be happy in life. Jeffree is so desperate now because he's losing. Raindrop said, this man literally has no shame. After his weak apology, he comes back and does this. He still has the nerve to use any names to get more views so that he can manipulate more people. Embolism said, my honest thought when reading this was, what? Umbrella said, honestly, not even surprised at this point. Jellyfish Scar will literally do anything he can for publicity and to get his collections more hyped up and noticed. It's shallow as hell. He needs to grow up and stop using other people's name for publicity. Let's be honest, I do that, but thank you guys. If he's so obsessed with being self-made, then he should own that rather than relying on other people's names. This is Jeffree, I'm self-made star. Do y'all need me to read out the tags that he used to get relevant? Bobby said his desperation is almost sad. Kira said James is living in his thoughts rent-free. Lindsay said POV, you're the Fenty Beauty tag in his video. POV, you're the Trixie Mattel tag. Everyone's like, Jeffree's just so insecure. And here's the thing, right? This is just a bold move. In terms of if this was a regular video, but the fact that this is like something that he's trying to market and push, like this was for his release that he wanted more sales on. So this just shows that they need drama to sell. I'm so sorry. Your opinion on Jeffree, James, Shane, Taddy, whatever. James Charles has not in any release of merch or whatever done in the tags like Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson. And if he did, he would be brutally like, you know, came after. But because it's Jeffree doing it, I haven't seen that many people speak up about it. Y'all's favoritism is showing. But imagine your favoritism being for Jeffree Star. Guys, what do you think about this? Like, what do you think about the fact that literally, like, a year later or 2 years later, you know what I mean? Then, like, them being friends, he is still relying on this. This is literally drama channel behavior. And he would attack us. He'd be like, oh, your anger, like, you're using my name and all. Bitch, you're using so many people's names. At least in our videos, we're not, like, in the tags, like James Charles, Nikki Tutorial, you know, Trixie Mattel, like, Dolan Twins, you know, all the rest of these. We just focus on one. But also, just the fact that he tagged the Dolan Twins and James in it as well, because now the CEO of people searching for both their videos will be coming up. It's like, this man knows what he's doing, but it's still sad, you know what I mean? Just because he knows what he's doing doesn't make it okay, or, ooh, it makes it, oh. All this for that ogre palette. Girl, it's still not selling. I can't. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Let's talk below. This is just like dumb. I love you and I'll see you in the next video and bye. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're thriving. And I hope you're drinking water. Cheers.